For a full copy of today's recipe, check us out on Facebook at Poppy's Cucina or right here on YouTube under the Community tab. So what are we going to make today? Boy, are you in for a treat today. We're making these beautiful, delicious, easy, bite-sized, tiramisu-inspired mini Italian ricotta cheesecakes. So good, so easy! Oh my gosh, and it makes a lot. This is just a fraction of them. I made 90. I'm gonna freeze some if I don't eat them all first. Yum! Alright, so the first thing we're going to do is prepare our ladyfinger crust. So here in this resealable bag, I have 12 ladyfingers. I'm using the crunchy kinds. You don't want to use the soft ones. You definitely want the crispier ones. Now we're just going to crush it. You can use a food processor for this, but I'm just going to use this handy dandy rolling pin and just crush them into crumbs. Good way to get out some frustrations too. And once you have them all nice and crushed, into a small bowl they go, along with 2 tablespoons of melted butter. And now we're just going to mix this all together so you have a nice ladyfinger paste-ish thing. Just like that. You'll see it's nice and buttery, sweet. It's nice. So here I have my mini muffin tin that I lined with little paper and foil liners. Okay, you definitely want to do that because it's a nightmare to get them out if you don't, unless you spray a lot of nonstick cooking spray, but even then. So on the bottom of each of these little cups, we're going to add about a teaspoon of the ladyfinger mixture, and then you're just going to press it down with your finger. Just make a little crust. Okay, easy. So we're going to do the rest of these. Make these cute little crusts. Nice. Just like that. Now we're going to set this aside and prepare our batter. Easy so far, right? You know it is. So here in this large bowl, I have 8 ounces of mascarpone. If you don't have mascarpone, you can always just use cream cheese. Just make sure it's softened. 2 cups of whole milk ricotta. Definitely want to use the whole milk. It's especially when you're baking. I mean, come on. Along with 1 cup of granulated sugar. So now we're just going to cream this together until you have a nice smooth mixture. Next up, we're going to add 2 tablespoons of freshly brewed espresso. Make sure it's cooled. 1 tablespoon of coffee liqueur, 1 teaspoon of pure vanilla extract, and half a teaspoon of salt. Now we're going to whisk this all together. Next, we're going to whisk in 1 tablespoon of all-purpose flour. And then lastly, we're going to add 4 large eggs, but you're going to want to add 1 egg at a time. So crack 1 egg open, whisk it in, add another egg, so on and so forth. What you should be left with is a beautiful, smooth, creamy, little fluffy batter. Just like that. And now we're ready to start pouring into our cups. So you're going to want to pour up into about a 1/4 inch from the top. You don't want to fill it all the way to the top. So that's probably about a tablespoon of the batter. All right, so what do you guys think? You loving this recipe? You hating it? You think I'm crazy? Well, you might think that anyway, but what do you think of the recipe? So easy, and they're so good. Gosh, you're going to love them so much. Especially if you're a fan of cheesecake and tiramisu. What? All right, so now we're going to finish filling these all up. Just like that. And now they're ready for the oven. So into a preheated 325 degree oven they're going to go. It's right, only 325. For about 20-25 minutes. You'll see they're going to poof up a lot, but they'll shrink once they're cool, so don't worry about that. They may develop a little crack here and there. If you want to prevent that, you could always just put this in a water bath, but it was time for that. You'll see they'll get a little bit of color on top, and they're ready. If they're not like that, they're not ready. So, but yeah, 20-25 minutes max. All right, so into the oven they're going to go. Yay! And exactly 25 minutes later, I pulled them out of the oven. Look how cute they are. See, they're so poofy, but they're already starting to flatten out. They flatten quick. So now, get the next batch in. This makes a lot. Yum! So I forgot to mention, you want to allow these to cool Like, I'm gonna let these cool in the pan for about 15 minutes until I start the next batch. But you want to allow these to cool for at least an hour or two before serving. Maybe in the fridge, speed them up a little bit. Yeah. So they've had time to cool. I dusted them with some powdered cocoa. Time to give them a try. Oh yeah, I've been waiting all day for this. Bon appetito. Bite size. It's like eating a tiramisu cheesecake. So creamy. You get all the flavors. The cheesecake, the espresso, the chocolate, the lady fingers. Oh my gosh. I'm gonna eat them all right now. They're so good. You have to try this recipe. If you do, let us know. Thank you so much for watching.
If you like this video, be sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel at Poppy's Cucina. Thanks!
Wow, those were amazing. I need to eat more. Fast. But first, let's make that drink. Oh, yeah. All right, so for today's Espresso Extreme, yeah, we're going to start with 1 ounce of espresso. Make sure it's cooled. We're going to do 1.5 ounces of coffee liqueur, 1 ounce of brandy, 1 ounce of Frangelico, 1 ounce of vanilla vodka, and 1 ounce of Irish cream liqueur. We're gonna get this good shaky, and we pour. Ooh, does that look good? Be perfect with those little cheesecakes, let me tell you. Look at that, perfect. Still got it. Let's give it a try. Salute. Oh, that is so good. And so strong. But surprisingly smooth. It's like a big espresso milkshake. So creamy. Oh, I love it. Oh, and you're going to love it too. You got to try this drink. If you do, let us know. If you try those amazing mini Italian cheesecakes, let us know that too. They're so good. And it makes so many. Freeze them, save them for company, or just eat them all. Just sit in front of the TV. That's what I'm going to do. Just sit in front of the TV and eat them all. They're bite-sized. They're cute little. So thank you so much for watching. We'll see you again soon. Keep your suggestions coming. I love hearing from you guys. Thank you so much. Love you. Cheers. We'll see you again soon.